Okay, everybody, what's the first thing you should do before you get into real estate investing? Well, I'll tell you what we're not going to do. What we're not going to do is buy the first piece of property we see. It's not what we're going to do. Why? Well, it's easy to get excited, especially if you have down payment money, and just go out and buy something, anything, because you heard from a friend that it might be a good part of town. It's not what we're going to do. The next thing we're not going to do is we're not going to get a realtor to take us around and look at a bunch of properties before we're ready. You don't want to burn bridges with realtors. Realtors bring you the deals. So you don't want to start your real estate investing career having a bunch of realtors not want to send you deals. We're not going to do that. The next thing that we're not going to do, we're not going to waste our mortgage broker's time going to get a pre-approval before we have our documents together. This is important. Get your documents together. There's a certain amount of documentation you need to have to get your financing in order. So most mortgage brokers who are investor oriented will give you a bit of a briefing on what you need. But at the very least, try to make sure you've got personal net worth statement together, a statement of your assets, statement of your liabilities. You have your income statements sorted out, your last tax return, that kind of stuff. It'll really accelerate the pace because you want to know what you're able to be approved for. Let's get into what your first step should be. Your first step should be getting educated. Now, there's a lot of opinions out there that, hey, you know what? If you've only got a certain amount of capital, you should spend that capital on buying property instead of getting educated. I would argue the opposite. Let's say that you only have $20,000, $30,000. Try to spend a good chunk of that on getting educated because once you learn the real estate investing game, you're going to learn about raising capital. You're going to learn about using OPM, other people's money. You're going to learn about joint ventures. You're going to learn about how to find good deals. And it's true. When you find a good deal, the money will find you. You're also going to build your network of fellow like-minded real estate investors. So please make the first thing you do become a part of a couple of different real estate investing groups, clubs, networks. Get educated, get a bunch of different opinions, and make sure that you get a broad range of perspectives so that you really learn how to go towards the right strategies, avoid the pitfalls. Get some referrals, go with some people you trust. There's a lot of coaching programs out there. There's a lot of self-proclaimed gurus. So do your due diligence and look at a couple of different training, coaching, educational programs and make sure you get a good reference for the one you take so that you're working with someone that you trust and they can teach you the fundamentals of a strategy that will allow you to get into real estate, build your portfolio. So the first thing you want to do when you get into real estate investing is take your time, slow down, start learning, get educated so that you can build your portfolio the right way. That money you invest in yourself in learning a real estate investing system will come back to you tenfold, 20-fold, 100-fold in terms of capital that you're able to attract to do your real estate deals.